If someone is draining your energy and you have all the protection techniques, the cord cutting techniques, the crystal techniques, the clear boundaries, the clear communication, and there's still, when you're around them, that you feel drained or you feel tired or you feel you're not listened to, then be aware that at some level in your unconscious you have allowed this to happen. Nothing happens to us without our permission, either consciously or unconsciously. Okay? Now this isn't a punishment. This isn't karma. This is just the way it is. This is an opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity to take more of yourself back. So be aware that when you are in an interaction and you really have worked on yourself quite a lot and you still feel drained or you still feel misheard. I'm really talking about being drained here, feeling physically drained afterwards. You have allowed this somewhere. You have a fear, you have given your power to them, you are allowing something to happen that is out with your personal values, your boundaries, your acceptable behaviour, and you're compromising your ethics, your authenticity and your integrity in favour of allowing them to feel more comfortable or allowing them to take. Because you've got to remember that it's not just that you're giving, they're actually knowingly or unknowingly taking. Okay, so this is two energies meeting and they're having an exchange, they're having a swapping over, and one of you has to step out of that loop because they are knowingly needing something and you are unknowingly giving something to them. They are unknowingly or unknowingly taking something from you and you are either knowingly or unknowingly giving something to them. And so these can sometimes lead to things like difficult conversations, guilt tripping by the other person, or friendships ending, or really hard boundaries. These are good things to happen. They don't look like good things, they don't feel like good things, but they are. Because this is the spirit and the soul of your journey, and this is you taking back your sovereignty and your life and your energy that belongs to you. And if the person across from you doesn't like the fact that you are saying, I'm keeping myself whole, and you can walk beside me and work on yourself, then that tells you something. It tells you that they don't want to work on themselves and they'll rather take your energy. It's like stealing something off somebody's plate. It's like taking the petrol out of someone else's car that they've bought, that they've driven to the garage, that they've found the right fuel, that they've earned the money to buy the fuel, and you just come along and take it. That's energy stealing. That's the fuel for the car. Or it's, like I say, the food off your plate. Or the vegetables from your garden. Okay, you've done all the work and you've put in all the effort, and sometimes we do share, sometimes we do have enough left over to give to people from our garden, and sometimes we don't. Okay, sometimes we're in our own drought, sometimes we need our own energy for ourselves, sometimes they're not learning anything by taking from our garden, they need to learn from themselves. So this could enhance your relationships or change them forever in a negative way, but ultimately it improves the relationship with yourself, and that's the most important part. So be aware of when you do this, when you feel depleted, and try and dig a bit deeper as to why this is happening and what's your blind spot, basically, and fix this in your relationships. And also observe how this person changes. Observe how they respond, and that will tell you whether they are willing to work on themselves, tend to their own garden, teach them how to fish, as the saying goes, rather than feed them a fish. And yeah, fingers crossed for that. I hope it all works out for you and you all get to have a much more fruitful and energetic, vibrant life. Okay, bye bye.